right, Kendrick Perkins with me now, ready to keep it a buck, or I like to say keep it 90. You got to give yourself a little wiggle room, Perk. All right, listen, big fella, let's compare MVP odds yesterday and today. These games down the stretch matter, right? Look at this. Jokic, look at how those odds changed. Look at Antetokounmpo, cut in half. And I understand why. He just outplayed Embiid. He blocked his shot at the end of the game for a win. Like, that's a big thing to do. And he followed that up, by beating KD, and he hit the shot for the win. Perk, he's got Luka coming up. He's got Tatum coming up. Can he win his third MVP right now?
Hell yeah, he can, Max. Look, check this out. The freaks come out at night, and that's what Giannis has been doing the past couple of nights. The Greek freak has been out, and he's been doing it in great fashion. Listen, here's the thing. We're starting to take Giannis for granted. Because we're so used to him going out there every single night and putting up 30, 11, and 5.5 or 5.8 assists a night that we're saying, oh, that's just Giannis. No, that's not normal. And the thing that I love the most is that whenever he have to face a guy that's considered an MVP candidate or considered the best basketball player in the world, for some strange reason, he always comes out on top. And we think about this game just last night. If we would have came on the show, if I would have been on your show yesterday, Max, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If I would have asked you, who is the best basketball player in the world? You probably would have said Kevin Durant. But after last night, Giannis showed us why he's the top dog, why we should make a case not only for him being the MVP, but also being the best player in the world, Max
That's
Keller.
That's my next question. And I like your Houdini reference, by the way. The freaks don't walk, they strut. 9 times out of 10 to drive you nuts. That's what Giannis is doing to the league right now. Perk. I know KD is the most skilled dude, right? But skill is a means to an end. So people like to say, well, Giannis is most dominant. To me, I don't care how you get it done, just get it done. If you do it with size, with athletic ability, whatever it is, you're the best if you get the best results. Now, honestly, for my money, all things equal, if they're on equal strength, I think KD is the best player in the world still. I have to be honest. And I'm saying best like I just described it. But you can make a hell of a case for Giannis. Are you ready to say that now? Not most dominant, not this or that. He's just the best basketball player on earth. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I am. And, Max, we should have been saying that after last year and what he showed us in Game 6. Like, here's the thing. Everything that we had question marks about for us when it comes to Giannis, he has answered those questions, meaning now he's pulling up for his mid-range. We saw him last night take that step-back three-pointer to send it into overtime. We also saw him with the game on the line drive to the basket with the intent to get fouled. And not only did he get fouled, he went to the free throw line and knocked down those free throws. So here's the thing about Giannis, right? When you talk about a guy that has that Mamba mentality, because I feel like we throw that around so much and so often, he's the true definition of that. And when I'm looking at Giannis, a guy that has accomplished everything individually, has nothing really to prove, goes out there night in and night out like he has something to prove, Max. He outplayed Embiid and he outplayed KD and in the same within a 3-day span. Like, how can we not anoint him as the best player in the NBA?
It's like Alien 2. Remember, I think it was Danny Glover goes on the ship and he sees all the pelts. Like, there's E.T., there's Yoda. They see all the pelts on the wall. You never seen? Not Alien 2, Predator 2. I meant Predator 2. You never seen Predator 2?
Okay, yeah.
Remember all the pelts on the wall? Giannis got, there's KD, there's Embiid. Maybe he's going to add Luka. And KD, by the way, has to start hitting these shots at the end of the game against the Bucks. It's make or miss. That's how you write the legacy. KD has got to start hitting those end-game shots. Little more Kendrick Perkins a little later on. Thanks, Perk.
MVP is a finals MVP. He just still keeps getting better, still keeps adding elements to his game and breaking records in the process as Giannis and the Bucks taking on the Nets and down by 3. Look at Giannis with the step back. Are you kidding me? And with that, he passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer and ties the ball game. Here's Drew Holiday.
He hit my man with a between the legs, behind the back step back three to either tie or go up. This man's doing everything.
He is doing everything. So 8 seconds left. Wesley Matthews is applying the pressure to KD. And Giannis provides the double team, and Durant misses a potential game winner. Here's Giannis.
In the end of regulation, I think I kind of left my man. I knew that he's going to try to go to his spot, and I just spinned over there and just jumped and contested it. But hey, he's tough.
I mean, they did a good job. I mean, they know what it is. Like, if I get the ball out top, I'm seeing the whole team, you know what I'm saying, looking at me.
All right, but let's give Giannis his props because he also added this to the resume. So listen, he's going for the layup. He's fouled on this play by Nick Claxton. Claxton gets a piece of his arm, and Giannis goes to the line, and he's hitting clutch free throws too, Jay. He adds that to the repertoire. Not only the first one, but the second one, and then KD is off to end it. And how important were those free throws? Yeah, KD did get a good look, couldn't get it to drop, and the Bucks win in overtime, 120 to 119. It's certainly not out of the question we could get a rematch of this in the playoffs. Wouldn't that be fun? Bucks are just a half a game back of that top seed in the East, and the Nets certainly seem destined for the play-in. And BPI says if they get through that, there's actually a 20% chance that their first round opponent will be Milwaukee.
Whoa.
That's right, whoa.
Hey, let's go out west for a developing story. LeBron James looks ready to go. Our Adrian Wojnarowski reporting LeBron is hoping to return to the Lakers lineup tonight against New Orleans after testing a sprained ankle. James missing his second straight game last night against Utah. Anthony Davis also a game-time decision tonight. AD's been out since mid-February with a right midfoot sprain. The Lakers still below 500 when LeBron does see the court, but forget it when he's not there. They've dropped 8 of their last 9 without the king of the lineup. And for the season, they would have a winning percentage below everyone in the West except for the Rockets without LeBron. Let's bring back ESPN NBA analyst Chiney Ogwumike. Chiney, if LA gets their pair of superstars back tonight, what's your level of confidence that the Lakers can stop their free fall and solidify their play-in position?
Yeah, they might stop their free fall, but that doesn't mean they're going to be flying. I think that they maybe will be cruising into the playoffs where potentially they could exit, in the first round. We've seen LeBron James and AD miss multiple games, but these guys are boys. And so if they both decide to play, you're excited because that means Lakers fans have a couple of games to be really excited about and root for them. It's always better when the Lakers are playing in the postseason, and it might just be the play-in and maybe the first round of the playoffs. I think the big picture here is the Lakers, they've lost 5 out of the last 6. LeBron James can go for 30 or even 40 and they can still lose. AD will have to acclimate his body back again to playing. And obviously when you have that duo out there, you always have a chance. But the way that the season has shaken out, what do they say? If someone shows you who they are, believe them. So far, the Lakers have shown us that they are not consistent defensively. They have not figured their chemistry out. So I believe that they can make the play-in if their 2 stars are available. I don't know if the playoffs, this is a championship or bust team, and we know championship is probably out the window.
Yeah, they may have gotten the only one they're going to get. Lakers are 4-14 since the All-Star break, tied for the second worst record in the league.